You want to talk about a tough guy? That's Billy Kilmer, who got his nose busted and his upper lip stitched. He returned to the game and fired a scoring strike with only 45 seconds remaining in the game to spark the Redskins to a 19-17 win.
Tell you what, the New York Giants are a good football team, and they had a lot. They came here to play and to beat us, and we knew it, and we had to rise to the occasion. I had a feeling all week it might come down to a close game like this, and it was going to matter of who was going to outgut the other guy. I think that the Giants stayed in there, and played a great game too, and it was a great game for the fans. I think the guy that should get the game ball is Bubba Tyer. He stopped, this thing was bleeding so bad and blood was in my eyes and in my mouth, and I told him, I said, you got to stop this bleeding. And he went over there, he was better than any cut man in pro boxing. He got that thing all stopped up, and from there it was just a matter of being able to connect and picking out the right guy, that's all.
Madeline Billy Kilmer was nicknamed Old Whiskey during the 1970 season after he missed curfew before a game against the Broncos. He was as tough as any NFL player ever. He fell asleep in his 1957 Chevy convertible, drove off the Bayshore Freeway, and into the San Francisco Bay. He broke a leg and missed the entire 1963 season. In 1976, he was awarded the George Halas Award, which was given to the NFL player, coach, or staff member who overcomes the most adversity to succeed. Let's check out some more NFL players who were dealt some pain. This is quarterback Steve Spurrier. He spent 9 years with the 49ers, mainly as a backup, where he threw 33 touchdowns and 48 interceptions. Rookie wide receiver Lee McGriff out of the University of Florida missed out on scoring the first touchdown in the Buccaneers' history. He would not catch an NFL pass, although he did complete one for 39 yards. Parnell Dickinson tried his hand at quarterback, and he finished 1 of 5 passing for 15 yards and was sacked 3 times. The Saints had a new head coach for 1976, Hank Stram, whose 1969 Chiefs beat the Vikings in the Super Bowl. If you like this video, please click the like button and click subscribe if you're not already a subscriber. Now check out these sweet moves by number 44. The NFL's other expansion team, the Seahawks, played a far more competitive game than the Bucs did. Running back Terry Metcalf ran for 113 yards while his backfield mate Jim Otis ran for 140. Quarterback Jim Hart passed for 180 yards and 2 touchdowns. This one to Pat Tilley. And Seahawks quarterback Jim Zorn had a big day, throwing for 292 yards, 72 of them on this one to number 84 Sam McCullum. He also had 2 passing touchdowns. Along with this rushing touchdown. Six-year veteran quarterback Ken Anderson decided to pick on the Broncos' 5'7" cornerback Calvin Jones. Wrong decision. Otis Armstrong led the NFL in rushing in 1974 with 1,407 yards, and here he shot up the gut for 29. The former 1973 first-round draft pick out of Purdue scored on this play and rushed for 96 yards on the day. Troy Bacon had 3 sacks, while the Bengals had 6 on the day. Trailing 7-3 with only 10 minutes to play, Anderson hit tough guy Chip Myers, who once played a game with 2 broken arms. In this game, however, he was only playing with a broken nose. He was forced into duty when starting wide receiver Billy Brooks was injured earlier in the game. Ken Anderson was on fire, and he hit tight end Bruce Coslett for a second fourth-quarter touchdown that iced the game for the Bengals. Big Al Davis. He was devising schemes to pay back the Steelers for their 16-10 AFC Championship game win on January 4th, 1976. And Big John Madden, had supreme confidence in his quarterback Ken Stabler. Hank Stabler completed 21 of 38 for 342 yards and 2 touchdowns, but it was his legs that tied the game at 28. Rookie kicker Fred Steinford out of Boston College hit this 21-yard field goal with 18 seconds remaining for a dramatic Raider win. Paul Warfield returned to the NFL after playing 1 year with the Memphis Southmen of the World Football League. He had made the Pro Bowl 7 consecutive seasons before leaving the Dolphins for much greener pastures. Chiefs roared into Week 1 with second-year head coach Paul Wiggin wondering if his mix of aging stars and new kids could stop the Chargers' electric offense. Wide receiver Gary Garrison played 11 years with the Chargers, and he made 4 Pro Bowl teams. He had 4 straight seasons of 20-plus yards per catch from 1968 through 1971, and these are the last 2 of his 404 catches and the last touchdown of his NFL career. 49ers had the second worst rushing attack in the NFL in 1975, but Delvin Williams ripped off this 59-yarder and had 121 yards on the day. Please check out my Shopify store. It's got a lot of cool things, and the link is located in the About section of my homepage. As always, thank you for watching.